May I have your attention? Good morning, everybody. Again, welcome. Hope you enjoy your break, your 15-minute break. Thank you once again. This is your fourth day in our conference, CAT, Curso de Actualización Docente. Welcome everybody here in our conference call, our friends in provinces all over Peru, our colleagues downstairs in our library, and also our friends and colleagues in our video room. ICPNA is really happy to host all of you here, teachers from public schools. This morning we started with Alex Guillem. The second presenter of this morning is a lady. Please let me read her bio data. Mrs. Zuñiga holds a master's degree in Education Management from Universidad Femenina de Sagrado Corazón and a bachelor's degree in Education from Universidad Nacional Mayor de San Marcos. Mrs. Zuñiga also made a specialization in Education Management at Universidad del Pacífico. She has business administration studies as well. She has several years of experience in education management and academic coordination in language centers in Lima. Mrs. Giovanna Zuñiga has an international background working experience, and she worked as a medical interpreter for hospitals in the USA. Nowadays, Mrs. Zuñiga is an accomplished academic coach here at ICPNA, and she's very passionate about her job. I would like to read the after of the presentation today. Classroom management is essential in our daily teaching activities, right? Because it makes possible curriculum development and students' achievement. The main purpose of classroom management is to create a successful learning environment for all the parties involved in education, teachers and students. Classroom management has evolved 30 years from now. All kind of corporal punishment was banned from classrooms long ago. We concentrate our efforts on teachers training and in workshops on how to create good relationship with students. It is crucial to establish fair rules and consequences for students. We need to keep in mind they need frequent and consistent feedback regarding their behavior. Okay, without further ado, I would like to introduce Giovanna Zuñiga today.
I'm very glad, hi everybody, I'm very glad to be here today. It's such a wonderful day, it's sunny outside, and I'm here to tell you a little story about a person. This person went to elementary school. This story is about me, I'm sorry. So I went to elementary school, and I went to a girls' school, only girls. In elementary school, I was doing okay. You know, I was good, I was doing some homework. Then everything turned south because I went to high school and I turned to be this so active person. I wanted to bother my teachers. I wanted to, play in the classroom. I remember that we have this course and we were in 5th of high school. Please come in, feel welcome, yes. I was about to tell the story, so you're more than welcome to come in. So what happened is that we have this teacher, I remember her face, I don't remember her name, but I remember her face, and we have this course. Me and my classmates, my friends, we were so horrible with this woman. She will come into the class and we could smell she was so nervous in front of us. We made her life miserable the whole year. Well, not the whole year, but every class. We wait for her. We just wait for her. When she comes to the class, we look at her and we make noise, we start screaming, we walk around, she turned to write on the board and we start making noises. It was the woman, I'm sorry, this teacher, she was so upset, so nervous, she couldn't take it. She will leave the class, she will go to the bathroom and start crying. And we knew it. We knew she was crying. We were like, okay, yes. Did we do something in our curricula? No. We did 2 pages of the book from April, because back in the day we started in April, right? Yeah, you remember those good days? Yeah. Okay, so I went all the way, she went all the way to the bathroom to start crying. And we knew it, and it was fun. So she went to the office, the principal's office. She complained about us. She was like with a teary eye, and she came back to the classroom to try to finish. I was really sorry for her. Well, now, after several years, I start reflecting about what happened to my teacher. What happened to this lady? Oh, well, the story doesn't end there, because what happened next is that the principal, we went in for Independence Day vacation in July, right? All July, right? 15th of July. Oh, 15 days, 2 weeks. When we came back, guess what? The teacher was gone. They brought another teacher. So we were ready, we didn't want, we hate that course. But then we saw this teacher, and this teacher, first she was so neat. Her dress was beautiful. We looked at her, and she came into the class like she owned the place. She talked to us. She knew what happened with the previous teacher. So she came up to us. We were horrible students. But when she talked to us, for some reason, she created this magic. She was magical. We learned. She was managing our class in a very nice way. She made us work. I couldn't believe it. We did the second semester plus what we missed on the first semester. We finished the whole units of the book, and she was just strict. She wasn't like, having fun with us or anything. She was professional. She was making us do our homework. And we ended up liking her and liking the course. So after years of reflection, I was thinking to myself, what made the difference? People were the same. We were the same horrible students. It was the same school. It was the same course. It was the same. Everything was the same. Who changed? You tell me. The teacher. So we are educators. We are here to make a difference. We are here to inspire our students and to make the best of them. We need rules? Of course we need rules. Do we are going to like them all? No, we are not going to like them. But guess what? That's when we teachers start being great actresses and actors, because they don't need to know that, we dislike one student. They don't need to know, because we need to be fair to all of them. So we need rules for our class, we need to be fair to our students, and we need to be professional. So today I want to talk to you about my topic, manage your class like a pro. Coming from a horrible student that had a teacher that inspired my life and impacted my life, so I want to share this with you today. Okay? Thank you. So, manage your class like a pro. What is a pro? What is a pro? You tell me. A what? What is a pro? Professional. Very good. And what is a professional? What is to be a professional? For example. Okay, very good. What else? What is to be a professional? Please don't fight to participate. I see those hands. Don't fight to participate. Go ahead. Huh? I'm sorry, I couldn't help me. Okay. What?
To be an expert
in the field. Very good. That is to be a professional. Somebody else want to give an idea about being a professional? Over here. Okay, very good. We need some more helpers.
Not only to know the matter, know the subject, but to know how to manage students too.
Excellent, very good. Excellent ideas. And that's really a professional. And that's what we are. When you graduate from education school, you are not, I mean, your paper said that you're a professional. But professional means way more than that. Professional is not just carrying your little paper, you know, that it takes time and effort. We know that, you know. But professional is way more than that, way more. Being professional is, for example, to get the trust from your clients. Who are your clients? Teachers, students, parents, and your colleagues. They see you. They see how you react. Oh, believe me, your reputation is going to follow everywhere you go. Okay? So, and this world of education is so small, and English teachers even smaller. We're going to see our faces and I know her, I know her. Everywhere you go, right? You know. So now you know me. So that's part of being professional. The other part of being professional too is to, you know, look neat. You know, you have to get your looks straight. You don't have to be elegant or anything, but you have to be clean. You don't have to look like a student. You have to look like what you are. You know, you can be young, vibrant, you know, but still, we just need to make sure we have this. We can be friendly, but we're never going to be friends with our students. We can be cordial, but we're never going to be in their Facebooks, right? Never, right? That's a no-no. Okay, very good. So that makes the line. The other things that make us professional also is to be on time. The teacher never runs. The teacher walks elegantly, you know, to the classroom. You never run. You're never late. You're always early. You always have your material. You always put your grades. You have all these things that makes you a great professional. So everybody will say professional, and your face needs to come to that person's mind, because that's what you are. You are professionals. You are educators. Even if we are sick, even if we don't want to work, even if we have policies in the school or institution that doesn't make any sense, guess what? We go and we teach. We go, even if we're sick, we teach, because we are born for this. We're educators, and that's what we do. Okay, so let's continue. So manage your class like a pro. So we know what is a professional, and what kind of classroom management issues do we face as teachers every day? You have to think about, I was telling you my story, and maybe something came to your head. Ah, yes, I have that horrible student too. Yeah? So let's have a couple of minutes, talk to the person next to you, and just try to remember something about classroom management issues that you experience. Let me give you a minute or 2 minutes, okay? And then we will talk all together. Please, let's get with your part. have a lot of experiences, right? Especially with our students. Okay, so let's see. Who wants to share their experience? Do you have something like you want to share with us? That would be perfect. Please don't fight to participate like that. Raise your hands. Who wants to participate? Who wants to tell us something? A little story about classroom or some issues that you saw. Yes.
Well, in my case, I teach high level or secondary, in my case, but that is true. When you have a teacher that feels nervous or present that in front of the students, especially in high level, the students know that. And in that case, they try to prove, that we are the best. We know that, we know all. You know. If you don't know why you are teaching here, because you are the teacher, you have to answer me. That is a problem. But another part is when students know that notice maybe, okay, I'm your teacher, but I'm friendly, but you respect me, okay, then I have to answer, I have to ask, perfect, be friendly with me, perfect. Maybe in another way, we can keep the class in a good manner, so good models, and we learn and we have a good relationship until the end of the year.
Thank you. Very good. Any issues that you experience? Somebody else? You're talkative today, huh? Okay. Behavior? Okay. What kind of behavior?
Well, every year the students are they have a lot of problems, and the behavior is the most important, I think, the number one, because sometimes they are similar at their house, at home. As you said, the teacher, you have to be a model at the beginning. You have to say the rules, and you have to know your friend, but you have to be kind with them. No shout. I don't consider that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's what things that we share, as teachers, and we have the same feeling. Probably, children, they have issues at home. They come from different families, dysfunctional families. There's nothing we can do. They're going to be in your class. So what we cannot tell them, okay, just go home, We're not going to do anything with you. No, we just got to deal with them, and we have to manage, and we have to teach them, and we have to make them succeed, So that's what we are going to share some experiences. I want you to see, well, first we're going to talk about classroom management for young learners, okay? So I don't know if you remember this movie, but this is a very kind of old movie, it's not very new. And there is a favorite quote that I love from this movie. This quote is, kindergarten is like the ocean. You don't want to turn your back on it. Not your back. You have to face the kindergarten. This is something that you can use, or we're going to be talking about what to use with small children on first grades of elementary school. First grade, second grade, third grade, elementary, school. So we will see, I want to share with you this video, and then we will talk about it. Okay, we will talk about it. Yeah. You recognize that now? Yes? Okay, so let's see.
First day?
Yes.
Take care.
Thank you.
Kindergarten is like the ocean. You don't want to turn your back on it.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry. Everything is under control. No. What is this?
days of this, and it'll quit.
No, don't start this. Attention! This is your new class mascot.
What happened to your dog?
This is not a dog. This is a ferret.
What's a fairy?
That's a ferret.
If he bites you, you get rabies and you die.
No, this is not true. He never bites.
Can I pet him?
Sure, but one at a time, okay? Good. Okay, next one. Come on.
Okay, so did you like my movie? Yes? You remember that one? Okay, very good. So, you see Arnold here, he's not a teacher, he's a cop, right? He's a police officer trying to resolve something. So he came into this little situation that he's got kindergarten kids, you know, in the class, and he just he lose his temper. He got crazy in the class. So what we are going to see is what are the useless tools for classroom management you can describe from the video. What are the useless tools he used in this video? Do you want some time so you can talk to your partner? So let's see. Huh? Uh-huh. Okay. Do we have that one? He shout to students. Do we want to do that? No, never. Right? He shout to the students. What else? What else did you see? Huh?
Useless.
What? A useless tool? Can you read it? Mistreat the students, you know. He treat them wrong, you know. You know, like that. So he mistreat the students. So we want to do that? No, we don't want to do that. Sometimes, it's not on the video, but sometimes we have some teachers that ask the students to leave the classroom. Okay, leave the classroom, you know. Threat students, you know, like, if you don't do this, I am going to call your parents, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and you will see at the end of the month. You're not, I promise, you're not going to pass. Nobody will do that here, right? Okay, you threat the students with those things, you know. Give students a dirty look. Do you know what is a dirty look? Can we look at them like this? No, you know, and a sharp. So you don't want to give them a dirty look. And lose your temper. You act crazy. So those are the useless tools we don't want to use with our students, right? Otherwise, we will look like Schwarzenegger, you know, in this little movie here. So now, oh, what is that? A survival tips for your young learner teachers. So we have a survival kit for you. So let's see what we have in our survival kit. We have, one of the things I like to do is set a classroom rules since day one. We are going to start 2018, you know, and we want to think about what are the rules for this particular group I want to improve or I want to put in place this year. So I'm going to sit in my house. Hello? I want to sit in my house and I want to think, how do I want my class pace to go? You know, I'm going to have my set of rules and I'm going to tell them, I'm going to tell the students how are we going to work this year. You need to have, you know, the actions probably and the consequences. You know, what are, if you do this, what is going to happen? Take control at the door. Especially with very young children, it's better. They come from break, from the recess, you know, and they come to the classroom, like they still want to play. If you are, you know, playing with your friends and the bell rings, you need to come back. Do you want to go and study? No, we don't. We want to play with our friends. What do we want to do? We want to take control of the door. The door is the magic thing. You tell them, okay, you don't let them in the class. If your institution permits, of course. You tell them, okay, make a line. While they make a line, you can have like a talk with friends. Oh, how was your day? Good? Yes. Did you do your homework? Yes. How is, did you do this? Did you have classes early? Did you have fun at the break? Yeah, and you start, and you can call them to come to the class. If you take control at the door, outside the classroom, and you make them come one by one into their seats, your life is going to change. It's going to be better, believe me. Because they are on break, they still want to play, but it's kind of this division between the fun. Okay, we are making sure that you know that the fun is over. Fun is good. There, you know, you have your minutes for fun. Now it's time to work seriously. So with small kids, it works very good at the door. You know, just call them and have them take their seats. You have a routine for kindergarten and low elementary. You can have a signature song. Do you have songs for your class? Do you have classroom management songs? Yes? Okay, very good. I want to share one that I really like, and I always use it. And I do the dancing, but I don't know if I want to do it today, you know. But it helps because the song is very catchy. You know what is catchy? That you pick up the song. You can look for a song on the internet, or you can record yourself. If you have a video or something in your class, record you with your students. You know, you can record yourself with your students singing the song at the beginning of the year, and you can put it, you know, for the rest of the year. You can play it.
I can follow the rules, I can follow the rules, and we'll have a good day when we follow the rules. I can listen to my teacher, listen to my teacher. I can listen to my teacher and I follow the rules. I can follow the directions, follow the directions, follow the directions, and I follow the rules. I keep my hands to myself, keep my hands to myself, keep my hands to myself, and I follow the rules. I'm always nice to everybody, nice to everybody, nice to everybody, and I follow the rules. It gives us more time to learn and more time to play, more time for fun stuff every day. It gives us more time to learn and more time to play, more time for fun stuff every day. When we follow the rules at school, oh yeah. When we follow the rules at school, oh yeah.
Thank you. So that's a little song that I chose. I like that song. I mean, honestly, it just sounds familiar to me because I like it. And I like teachers, you know, when they record the students with the permission of their parents, okay? Or you can record yourself, you know? You can record and sing it to the students every day. Another thing that is important is to assign seats. Normally in school, everybody, you assign the seats, so that's covered. So make sure, you kind of mix your students. Or you can, it's better to reassign seats every bimester. One bimester, you get to know them. Okay, you know who's the talkative, okay. I was the one sitting in the back. Why people want to sit in the back? Because they want to be, they want to play, So you spot the person in the front who's in the back, and you can, on the second semester, you exchange places. So have assigned seats, have an activity ready with little instructions. When you come back from break, and do you remember I told you to get control at the door, make them sit immediately. You need to have an activity in your head. You cannot be thinking, oh, you want to pick the book? What? No. You need to have, okay, open your books on page 9 and we're going to repeat. Like immediately, because then you don't lose control of your students. So these are some tips I want to share with you for your learners. Now, another story is this story I want to tell you about. What about elementary and high school students? How many of you teach high school? Yeah, oh, the majority. Okay, very good. So you're going to love this one because the high school thing is a different story. With, elementary, you can kind of have control at the door and things like that. But let's see, our career moves and we can be teaching different levels. So, of course, guess what? I have a video for you. So let's watch a video and see if you can see something similar in your class. Did you see this one?
En la clase anterior hemos estado viendo un poquito el inicio de lo que es el análisis financiero. En esta clase vamos a ver los 4 grupos de índices que miden que tratan de medir la información financiera de una empresa. El primero hace relación con la capacidad que tiene una empresa para hacer sus pagos. El segundo grupo de índices tiene que ver con el endeudamiento que tiene una empresa, la capacidad de endeudamiento que tiene una empresa para hacer frente con sus pasivos. Yo ya le dije en la clase anterior.
Okay, we see some practices, to do those things. Don't you want to do that sometimes? Yes? Yeah, we're teachers. We know what we're talking about here, right? Is this a common problem at school? I don't know if in school. Oh, what happened? Oh, it continued. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. We don't want that. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, I got a little excited about the whole situation. So, is this a common problem at school? Yes? Do your students take cell phones to school? Some, yes? They hide it? And they're like, texting each other? Do you have, what does the school say? Is it permitted or not? No? Okay. And if you see something, what you do? What's your procedure? Somebody wants to raise their hand. If you see a student with a cell phone, what would you do? You tell them in your pockets? Okay? Yeah. Don't take them. Because then, guess what? You have the parents coming to you and asking, you took my son's cell phone, Like, no, it's not permitted. So we don't want to take other people's property. Yes? Hold on. I don't have my public person available. Okay.
In my school, it's a rule that they don't bring their cell phones. But if they have to, because they study in the afternoon, they can their cell phone and put in a box.
Oh, excellent.
But if they have their cell phone with them, and if they don't be, for example, if we see using the cell phone in a class, we ask for the cell phone.
Okay, and then you give it back at the
Yeah,
end.
and if their parents came to the school and they know the rules.
Okay.
Giving the cell phone them at the end of the semester.
Oh, the whole
Yeah, because it's a
semester.
rule, and they know the rules.
Ah, they know the rules.
Yes.
Okay, well that's good. That's good to have rules, you know. I love rules. Can you tell? Yeah. Uh-huh.
I say parents at the beginning of the year, they say don't say because maybe it can be a school and I'm not going to pay for that.
Right, we don't want to be responsible for stolen cell phones or lost cell phones.
So we write just internal
Mm-hmm.
and don't do that or don't song or something.
That's cell phone. Okay, thank you very much for sharing. Let's have a minute to talk to your friend and see if you have this problem. So in a minute, we will talk about what we do to solve this issue. Let's have a minute. Please talk to your partner and see if this is a common problem at school. Let's share our experiences.
Once I had like 2 students who were kind of the leaders.
Oh.
So I alternated 1 week and the next week I alternated 1 student to help me through all my classes, even assigning him some tasks. And I even explained to the parents that it wasn't a punishment. It was because I had to give them some confidence in themselves. And
Very good. Responsibility for students. Did that work?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. How in the churches they say, Amen. Yes. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Thank you very much for sharing. So, how to solve classroom management issues? How to solve them? We have different ways. I have some tips. I hope that can help you a little bit. Start your year tough. Don't start the year with a poor discipline plan. You need to start tough. No, like you remember Margaret Thatcher? You have to be Thatcher, or you have to be like, I don't know, a ruler, a man ruler, that is like a military person. So start tough, because they will know that you have a poor discipline plan. They're gonna be like, oh, teacher is easy, Yeah, she's okay. She still doesn't say anything. No. Okay, be fair to all students. Students know when you have a favorite student. They know. Like in families, when you have kids, we try not to make any difference. We have our favorite song. a favorite daughter, right? No, but they don't know, right? They don't know. So it's the same at school. Maybe you have somebody that you have more connection with. And teaching is about connection. You know, you have more connection with this person or more connection with another person, but you need to be fair to everybody. Give the same opportunities to everybody. You know, that is very important. Then we have be prepared for disruptions. You know, it's you plan your class. Oh, believe me, you have to plan that it's going to be a disruption. You don't say like minute 1, minute 2, minute 3, minute 4. No, it's not going to happen like that. Reality is different. So plan ahead for disruptions. Then instill high expectations. What is this? What is this high expectations? You have to tell your students, I know you can do it. Don't say, I don't think you're going to learn this, huh? It's like, this is difficult. I'm going to tell you, you have to study because this is difficult. So you don't trust me? No, you have to tell your students, I know you can do this. I trust you. I'm going to put all my effort here so you can learn. You're going to be successful. You're going to be speaking English like a parrot, you know? So that's what we want to do. We want to instill high expectations. We want to make sure that they know we trust. And believe me, what teacher thinks about you is very important. What somebody superior thinks about your job, just think about when somebody congratulates you about something. Your director, your supervisor, your coordinator tells you, hey, you made a great job. Thank you very much. You feel like the world. They're not giving you any money. They're not give you any paper, nothing. But you come out of that office walking in clouds. You rule, girl. You rule, man. So you feel like that. Why? Because of this. You instill, you have to tell your students that you believe in them. And they are going to do good. And they're going to succeed. They have places to go, people to know. You know, they need to impact other people's lives, like you're impacting their lives. So instill high expectations. Then we have incentivize good behavior. I have good behavior, you have good behavior. I don't lie to my students, they don't lie to me. You are the role models. So that's what we need to do. Then, overplan. Don't plan just one little thing. You need to have more than one plan. You know, plan A, B, and sometimes C, you know, or the whole alphabet if you want. But you just gotta make sure you overplan because you never know. That's why I said, expect the unexpected. Have a good disciplinary plan, of course. We know that. Focus on relationships. You know, nobody learns from people they don't like. That's one of the things. Everybody in this room had a teacher. Why you're a teacher? Because you got a teacher that impacted your life. You had a teacher that made a difference in your life. And that's what we want to do. We don't want them to pass or this. We want somebody in the future, you know, to remember us. Like, what satisfaction is to have a student come to you, you don't even remember their face. Teacher, is that you? Or they see you outside the classroom or during vacation, and they give you a kiss or something, and they say, I teach adults sometimes. And I have these adult students that they were older than me, and they will tell, hey, look, she's my teacher. I'm like, okay, yes, I'm the teacher, you know. But that's really nice, you know, because they remember you. So that is focus on relationships are important for teaching and for classroom management. If you're, you know, if you're get along with your students and you have this nice environment, you are going to be able to teach better. Okay? You're going to be able. Be careful about confrontation. This can turn a teacher into an enemy. You don't want to confront. If you have a problem with the students, take it outside. Talk to them privately. That's good. Yes, you know, talk to them privately. Exactly. So talk to them. Be patient. That's our #1 job, to be patient. Oh, sorry. You want to take a picture? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, avoid confrontation. We want to be confronting our students every 5 minutes. Now, what we have, survival tips for great teachers, and that's what you are. Oh, look, survival tips. Stick to your rules, teachers. Stick to your rules. If you say something, you do it. You know, stick to your rules. If you're gonna say that there's gonna be a consequence, it has to be a consequence. You know, if not, you know, nobody's gonna respect our decisions. Okay? Stick to your rules. Decide when to take actions. First offense, second offense, third offense. You need to have like a little list. You cannot like overreact, you know. But this is the first time, I'm gonna give you a chance, and the second time, you need to have something in your head. Plan ahead of time. Concentrate on the students who want to be there. There are some students that they don't want. They are gonna be disrupted. You manage, you know, but you have to continue, you know, being fair with all of them. Okay? We'll use real examples. For example, somebody they don't do the homework. You will tell. If you're late on a plane, you use your flight, they won't stop the plane for you. Same here. You don't do your homework in the deadline, we have to continue with the next lesson. I won't be able to check your homework tomorrow, because tomorrow is a different homework. It's a different lesson, you know? So use real life examples, you know, real life. Recognize improvement. Send a thank you note or send an email, depending on the schools, you know? If they do something new, recognize your students. It can be in private, it can be publicly. Send a note to their parents or something, you know? It's good. Explore your limits. You know, everybody, we are all different, and we have different limits. We come into a profession that we need to have a lot of skills, people skills. We are in front of people, we're in front of children that they are learning from us. So explore what you can tolerate in class, you know, and just reflect on yourself. Reflect on yourself. Vent to the right person, solution oriented. What is this? If I have a problem with a student, I'm not going to tell it to everybody. You know, I have to go to the person that is going to have the right solution for this problem. I'm not going to talk to all my colleagues in the teacher's room. I'm not going to all talk to the administration about this. Maybe there is a coordinator, a supervisor I need to vent these issues with. Do what feels right for you. If you feel that this is not right, it's probably not. That is called your gut instinct, you know, your instincts from your stomach. Why do you have that? So do what is right for you. Have and be a mentor. Being a mentor is to help your colleagues, to talk to your colleagues about what are their plans, what they do. You know, I have this situation in my class and I handle it like this. Somebody else might have another idea or can help you with that. So those things are, oh, I'm sorry, I keep doing this. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue. Okay. Every year when we start the year and we go and we celebrate on December